What up, everybody? It's your boy Avel did it back with another one. However you got here, whether you already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and you checking me out for the first time, however you got here was meant for you to be here, so I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you can hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for the content. You did it? Cool. Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like button, that subscribe button, sharing the content. Y'all already know. I truly appreciate it. So, to y'all, I like to say every time, thank you. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. All right, who we got up? We got that boy, Brick Baby, Lush, and Adam22 up right now.
What?
Yeah. So, earlier today, if you haven't watched it, please go and watch my video about Wack100 and the situation they had outside of No Jumper last night. All right. So, what we have up is now that Adams had time to sleep on it, all of his feelings is coming out about how he feels about the situation. And now he has his entourage. He got he got Lush 1 and he got that boy Brick Baby with him right now. So he have them there so they can chime in and say their feelings about what happened. And they're pretty much saying what I kind of said in the last video, where it didn't look like these guys were being threatening. Like I said, one of the guys is a ex-Crip who is now a preacher, and the whole situation looked bad. And Adam seems to think that these guys shouldn't go after the No Jumper company, which I don't care. I'm suing everybody. Somebody's gonna pay, but I'm suing everybody. For real. So let's hear a little bit of what Adam and Brick and them got to say. Here we go.
And you will be left with you're suing other gang members. And if you are willing to accept how that looks to the public, sure.
All right. Now, quick, just to give y'all what he's talking about. He's saying that Rick Rock on his channel was saying how these guys who got beat to a bloody pulp shouldn't sue No Jumper, right?
What?
Yeah. And what Adam is saying, I guess he's trying to play on their pride, their man pride, by saying, if you guys are ex-Crips, gangbangers, whatever you are, or if you've been in the streets, so if you want to look bad by suing Wack100 and Loose Cannon, then be my guest. Heck yeah, I'm suing everybody. Ain't nobody safe. Anybody that was in that facility is getting sued. Even them dudes, even his backup singers that was pounding him out. I'm suing them in civil court. I'm suing everybody. I'm putting everybody in jail. Yeah, we gotta handle this because them dudes took a real beating. This wasn't like this was just some head up fight. These were two guys who apparently is confirmed by Adam that came up to No Jumper on the pretense that they were there to have a conversation with Wack. And it sounds like they was backdoor. Dude didn't even see the first punch coming. Wasn't even expecting it. So if it was somebody that was there for some tension, they would have been expecting something. And even Adam said he shook their hand. Let's continue.
Go right ahead. That being said, I think a lot of people wouldn't want to do that. And I have no issue with these guys. I shook hands with them. I fucking called the people that were inside the building that I thought they were there to meet up with. So, yeah, I don't know. To me, it's been kind of wild just to see how pathetic so much of the peanut gallery is and how desperate they are to try to create some kind of fucking narrative against us in a situation where it's pretty obvious to anyone involved. We are not, there's no Jumper employees on video.
Yeah.
There's nobody associated with us besides Wack even is in the video and he's not taking part in any of this violence. I've seen like countless people think that Wack was the one getting beat up in that video. People hitting me up left and right about that. Which is, also just annoying that people are just like.
And another thing, there you go. He distances himself. Pretty much to me, it sounds like he's saying, look, it might have happened here, but anybody that was there was not an associate of No Jumper. Those was all Wax people. I mean, that's basically what he's saying. He's saying Wack is the only one that was supposed to be there. Everybody that was there because of Wack. So if anybody needs to be sued, it needs to be him. Let's continue.
You're willing to call me, but you're not willing to like actually pay attention to the fucking video. But it does kind of look like it was filmed with a flip phone. But also, that being said, it would be one thing if you just got into a fight. It's a whole nother thing for you to get into a fight at my building when you weren't invited in the first place and then release the video so that you can get a bunch of people praising you and telling you how tough and cool you are and shit like that. That really right there is the thing that really pisses me off.
He got a point right there. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, why would Luce Cannon... did he tell his homies to record that? I'm quite sure even if he didn't tell them to record and they was like, hey man, I got that all on video. And they know how whacking them is with content, so they probably didn't even have to tell them to record. They know how much whacking them always talk about content, recording people's phone calls. Why wouldn't they record that? But like he said, actually putting that out, they didn't even blur anything out. They put out the raw footage with showing him with the blick in his hand.
What?
Showing him standing over the dude with the blick in his hand.
What?
I mean, like I said on the last video, Luce Cannon new name is Crash Dummy. Let's continue.
It would be one thing if you beat somebody up and then you kept the footage to yourselves and kept the gangster in that way instead of turning this into a fucking promotional campaign.
Adam takes you out of keep it G, bro. Damn.
But if it was me,
have it been fades up here that been kept on the low?
I've heard.
You've heard
things.
You never know. You never know.
But they were things that were done in such a way that was respectable. It was never used for a promotional campaign.
On either side.
People out there don't even know what we're talking about right now.
At all. And they don't need to. But I'm just like, the guy is such an imitation. Ooh. He's a crab with a K.
What?
Oh, shit.
He's fake crab.
What? Imitation?
You know how they spell the imitation crab with a K in the store? That's how you know it's fake.
You're saying he's Amy's?
That's it.
The vegan products at the grocery store? That's kind of an
we
obscure
real
reference.
Crips. He's a crab with a K.
Okay. But even beyond that.
Fake crab.
let me.
Hey, look at his face. He's smiling hard because he know Luce ain't allowed nowhere near the facility now. So now he really letting loose on Luce. Hey, so you know Cannon is going to go on his podcast, on his own channel and call him all kind of sweetie pies and all of this. But he better be careful because I really think that somehow he's going to wind up with a case. I'm serious. And now it's really war with him. He called him the sea creature with a K, man.
What?
Hey,
Luce is listening and he was mad about that one. Let's continue.
Let me further my grievances. Luce Cannon, I liked you.
What?
I still fuck with you. If I see you around, it's all good. But I do not appreciate you bringing this kind of energy to my building. And it's not just this video of the fight. While he was here that day, he also made another video, a selfie video like this, talking a bunch of shit to Brick, saying, oh, sweetie, you want here right now, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, listen, I don't give a fuck that you don't get along with Brick, right? But if you're going to come here and then make videos saying, oh, you're pussy because you're not here when...
Oh, he made a video about that?
Yeah, I seen it at one point in the Reddit. Yeah.
Luckily, I've been gambling for 2 days. I ain't even seen none of this shit.
It's like they're like using that, saying like, oh, Brick is a pussy because he's not here, when obviously we would not have let you be here at that time. We would have like made sure that you left before or whatever. It's not like you were
I'm not even
you were
staying
there like
past
many
certain-
many hours before that day.
And I'm not already know on the day that all of this goes on that it's a certain time that we leave so we don't cross schedules. And if it gets close to that time, y'all remind me like, hey, look, check it out.
Awesome, and I hear what Brick is saying, just to keep the peace. You know, they don't show up at certain times or whatever. But who wants to work in that kind of environment, man? Podcasting is supposed to be fun. You know, y'all supposed to be going in there talking about current events and not being stressed out about if I stay 10 minutes over, I might bump in to this other guy who we supposed to be from the same set, but he always want clout off of me and want to down me because he's hanging with Wack. I mean, who wants to work in that kind of environment? That's just, and like he said, Adam don't like the fact that he's coming in there making videos asking where is Brick at. I feel him. You know, yeah, you know, Luce is he's just inserting himself in stuff that he doesn't need to do. You know, violence on camera, all that kind of stuff is not necessary. And that's just, he hasn't learned his on-air podcast etiquette yet. That's what you could say. Let's continue.
Ain't trying to rush you, but we don't need y'all crossing paths.
But it's like, why would you be at your place of work when you're not scheduled to work anyway?
True.
Like, it doesn't even
He
make
was
sense.
trying to,
like,
nothing he does make sense. Y'all giving this man a job.
I mean, but that's kind of what, like, to be fair, that's what made him entertaining. Like, before he started doing things that were like egregious and trying to
was the
bust
off the wall fucking
yeah,
take
just
steady
because
ass.
he was such a ridiculous person that it's kind of, and I'm not even hating, but it's just like that's what funny because you never know what he's gonna say. Like it's just like this random ass fool just saying this crazy shit and wax back in his play. So it's like, okay.
Nipsey told me finish what I started.
Yeah, okay. That's
like what the fuck? Like he knew he was about to die. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
It's giving like Orlando Brown with less crystal.
I'm not doing a personal attack on Luce right now.
I'm not even dissing.
All I'm saying is
I'll do it.
I don't appreciate that energy being brought here from the fight. But even before the fight, even just making the video talking shit to you, it's like, listen, if you got a problem with Brick, you can talk about it on your fucking social media. You don't need to come here and film a video trying to act tough like that. We 100% don't need that energy here. We've never had violence taking place here in the past of any kind of significance. So all that shit is
okay. Now he's going a little bit too far. Okay, talking about they haven't had. Come on, you had the ultimate. You had a dude walk in there with a gun, with a blick, and try to unalive you, Adam.
What?
Stop saying that. You act like this is shocking. Like he acts like this is the only times there's been violence. It was this time. Like he said, there's been countless times that we didn't see. So we're just gonna put 3 more times. That's 4. The Kelpie and whatever his name is situation. Remember Brick Baby with the whole scuffle with the brothers from Long Beach. It's been all kind of incidents. Adam is trying to act like there's never, like this is the first incident that happened. That's the kind of stuff I don't like. Because if he start trying to sweep it under the rug about what happens up there, there's not going to be any self-awareness of how to fix this problem. Because I like No Jumper. I just think he has the wrong sets of characters up there to help him improve without the violence and the gang banging and all of that. And he says he doesn't like that stuff, but when you interview guys, you don't talk about music. You talk about who they don't like in the streets, who they have beef with. You talk about all of that. You never ask them, well, what's the latest song that came out? How long you been working on this? Are you doing? You don't talk about that. You just talk about the people that they have beef with. So there's things you got to switch up, Adam. I mean, you just got to be truthful with yourself. Let's continue.
Is out. Absolutely. We're running a tighter ship. It just sucks to see that, like, you could start a business like No Jumper and just give opportunities to a bunch of people, and that as time goes by, they're just going to take it for granted more and more and just keep taking your kindness for weakness and forcing us into a situation in which we have to be like way, way more strict. And this goes for the fat gummy worm as well, gummy bear, who made up a lie about being shot. It's like, you know, you just really kind of see, like, damn, should I even give people opportunities at all? Are they all just going to either like take dumb risks and put me and my business at risk, or are they going to at least, you know, constantly just be looking for a lawsuit, etc.? Like, it's just very much like forcing us into a situation where we got to run a tighter and tighter ship and really kind of fucking the shit up for everybody.
So there it is. Loose cannons no longer allowed at No Jumper. I can't blame Adam, but then again I can, because he has to take some of the blame because of how loosely he runs his ship. So if he ran a tighter ship like he's speaking of now, he wouldn't have this problem. You know, but like everybody's been telling, from Big Act to anybody, Joe Budden, whenever you have a bunch of gangbangers, especially LA niggas on your set, you're gonna have problems. You know, everybody is not, you having people come up there that's fresh to being in front of a camera, who's not used to podcasting. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know the proper etiquette of what to do on film. So they do anything for the clout. And it's not cool. You know? And I like Loose Cannon. Sweetie! I like Sweetie. I like her. You know, but violence is not the answer when we here to fight with words. We not, you know what I'm saying? This is like, being on a podcast is like a lyrical battle, like Drake and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? This is a verbal battlefield. This isn't the physical arena battlefield. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us is older. We don't need to be breaking our bones and doing all that crazy stuff. You know, it's cool to talk ish online, but all of that jumping to what I seen Luce and them do was not called for. But I want to know what y'all think down below. Do you guys think that Adam is taking it too far by pretty much not wanting to give opportunities to people anymore, plus banning Loose Cannon from coming to No Jumper? Do you think Loose Cannon should be banned? I want to know what y'all think down below. That's all the time I got for this topic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Y'all already know I'll be back with some more reaction videos, some more news, so I'm definitely gonna catch y'all on the next one. All right, peace.